Hi everybody, Avana Intuitive here with our weekend energy reading for the weekend of February 13th, 2026. Of course, we have Valentine's Day tomorrow, so we'll, see if we can pull some cards and see if we get any Valentine's Day messages. We may or we may not. But here's the cards I'm using, these Angel Tarot cards by Radleigh Valentine. I'm going to pull a clarifying card from the Atlantis Cards, that's Diana Cooper. And then we'll do our 3-card pick a card using the Spiritual Awakening to Universal Law Oracle cards. And this is by the Reverend Dr. Erin Fall Haskell DD. So those are very interesting cards, which I haven't used in a long time. As always, we know, my friends, we know this is for entertainment purposes only. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you think that you are subscribed, please double check, because I, of course, as usual, have lost a number of subscribers. But if you could please subscribe. I think I'm at I was at 642. I think I'm down to 632. I don't know. I lost 10 subscribers, which is no big deal. But again, if you're interested, please subscribe. And if you think you're subscribed, please double check. I, of course, would love to hit 1,000 subscribers. I think I've been doing this. I think I'm in either my 4th or my 5th year. I can't even remember which year I'm in because I've been doing it so long. So it would be nice to have 1,000 subscribers. But you know what? It's okay either way. But there we go, right? So anyway, here we go. We're going to pick some cards for the weekend of February 13th, 2026. I've been shuffling these cards the whole time I've been talking, which is a good thing. We're going to get these boxes out of the way. Let me pull 3 cards. And let me also pull an Atlantis card for some clarification. So these are the Atlantis cards by Diana Cooper. Ooh, they've got a lot of energy. And when you see the cards that came up today, I just see the first one. It's kind of apropos for the weekend. So we'll see what we have. Ooh. There we go. All right. Oh, I have no idea what that card means, but we're going to find out. I'm going to read the book on that one a little bit. No, I think I read the back of the card. Yeah, that's easy. Okay, so here we go. We know we have this weekend is Valentine's Day and everything else, but whatever. It's the weekend. The first card that we get, of course, yes, I know I can't make it up and I didn't, is the Lover's card. And this says Archangel Raphael. So please, keep that in mind if you are interested in learning more about Archangel Raphael. This might be a good weekend to do that. And it says intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, and good health. I like the carefully weighing your decisions thing because I get the feeling, well, let me go through the rest of the cards and I'll say what I was going to say. Oh, very interesting. So we have the Lover's card, and this is kind of what I was going to say. The 3 of Air. This is the 3 of Swords. This is great sadness. It's like a broken heart. Take time to heal, the need to forgive yourself or others. Yes. And then I love it. Our outcome card here is the 11, which is strength. And this is Archangel Ariel. And this says great inner strength. Release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. So, and then our clarifying card is the Sphinx. So we'll read that in a moment. But here's what I was thinking about this Lover's card, and it's not just always about romantic love, is it, my friends? It's also about the love we have for ourselves, for nature, for our fellow man, and just knowing that yes, we have this love and we put it out there, and sometimes we get a broken heart. But you know what we learn from that? And the best part about it is we learn what we don't want as we move forward, right? We say, you know what? I don't want this type of person or that type of person, or I don't want to find myself into, that situation again. In fact, I read once a quote, I'm sure you guys have all heard it, and it's like, don't get yourself into a situation that you have to pray yourself out of. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. Because usually, I think some of us have that gut feeling, maybe you shouldn't be doing this, maybe this isn't really for me. And then we do it anyway. And then we're praying, oh, please get me out of this. But I love this card because while we have the Lovers, we have that possibility of a broken heart, don't we? But it's a heart that we can learn from too, a broken heart that we can learn from. And then I love the outcome card, which is strength. Beautiful card because we all have the strength to move past it, to learn from it, to move past it, and to, just be up that level, like that 11. I didn't even think of that, but it's the 11 card. Like we kind of put our vibration up there just a little bit higher as to how we want to be, who we want to be as we move forward. So actually it's a strong weekend, I think, this weekend, having some of us think about who we love, the relationships that we're in, who we would like to be in a relationship with, as we move forward. So just keeping all that in mind and knowing that really it's all just a learning process, and it's all just a process of us getting to know ourselves better. So we also have this Sphinx card, and this is a number 5, it says, and 5 is change. It may be time to let go of some of the things that you believe are your story, right? I should be with a certain person. I should be in a certain job. I should be doing certain things. Maybe that's your story, but maybe it's not the story of your soul. But let's read what the Sphinx has to say. Within the temple of Poseidon, a gigantic statue of a Sphinx guarded the eastern gate. This generic animal represented purity and contained the records for all the universes, which could only be accessed by the high priests and priestesses. The current Sphinx in Egypt is its earthly equivalent, and we can re-energize its power by living in love, harmony, and cooperation. And it says to keep secrets. Your guidance is to maintain silence until it is appropriate for you to divulge information. The Sphinx may indicate that you must keep your own or other people's secrets to prove that others can trust you. Or it may suggest that it is time for you to look within to access your wisdom and then share it appropriately. Keep your own counsel and the secrets of others. Very interesting message, especially while, sometimes with romance, we keep things under wraps for a while until we feel, like, okay, I'll tell my friend or my parents or somebody, whatever, that I'm dating someone or that we went out or something. But it's interesting, but keeping your secrets silent right now. That's just a good piece of information to have in mind, and as we move forward, making sure that the timing is appropriate to divulge information. So there you go. That's the reading for the weekend. As always, very appropriate. And now let me pick a couple of cards, 3 cards for our 3-card pick. This is the Spiritual Awakening 52 Universal Law Oracle cards. So let me give them a shuffle. Okay, let me pick. And here we go. This is card 1, this is card 2, and this is card 3. Don't think too hard. All right, if you picked card 1, you're not going to believe this, but we got the Law of Allowing with a Sphinx on it, or with the Sphinx on it, which we just had that card in the other deck. And I love the message on it because it says, stop trying to fix, change, or control anyone. We can't fix anyone, we can't change anyone, we can't control anyone or anything but ourselves, right? That's the only person that we have control over is ourselves. So allow people to be who they are, allow them to learn their lessons. If we can help, if something, we see something, we can always give some guidance. Even our spirit guides are just that. It just hit me that even our spirit guides, they can't control us. They are spirit guides. They can't do it for us. They can't tell us what to. They can tell us, hey, listen, you might want to go this direction versus that direction. They can guide us. But even we have free will with our own spirit guides to do what we need to do. So once again, we can learn more about ourselves and who we are. So the Law of Allowing, if you picked card 1. If you picked card 2, you got the Law of Transmutation. And this says, energize the mental picture of your dream. I love this. This is taking that vision and it becomes a dream and then a reality. But it becomes a reality because we energize it and we put the physical, we put our hands behind it. We're making something, we're doing something, we're creating, right? We're taking it from that vision to the dream to now really putting it out there in the physical world. So I love this. If you got this card, it may be time to energize that mental picture of your dream. And if you picked card 3, you got the Law of Truth. And the Law of Truth says, love unconditionally and create healthy boundaries. Love this card because it's kind of a paradox in a sense. It isn't, but it kind of is. Love unconditionally means we love unconditionally with no conditions, not even one. But we create healthy boundaries. that doesn't mean that I have to be a fool either and put myself into situations like if somebody, I might love someone, but that doesn't mean I'm going to give them, you know, get a second mortgage on my house to help them, because they need to, you know, learn their lessons on their own and do what they need to do on their own too. So I love the card, the law of truth, love unconditionally, but create healthy boundaries. I can help, I can do what I can do, but then I have to step away too and let people learn, you know, they have to discover their own path too. All right, my friends, as you know, on Mondays are my three card quick pick of cards. Tuesdays are my super duper girl shorts. Wednesdays are my weekly astrology tarot card readings. Thursdays are my weekly energy readings with a 3-card pick. And here we are on Friday with my weekend energy reading and a 3-card pick. I will see you soon. Thank you so much for being here. You know, I love all you guys. And with that, namaste.